Hi there, hopefully you're having a good winter. I haven't made a video in a little while because the trailer is winterized, so we aren't currently using it. So I don't really have any content to add trailer wise. I have put up several hiking videos. Some of you may or may not like that, but I enjoy hiking year round, so I've been having some fun shooting my hikes. But I thought I'd jump on here real quick and make a video about a question that I've gotten asked quite a bit on my channel, and that is questions about my truck. So a lot of people have been asking, my original video that I did, I had a picture of the Tacoma. Originally towing the trailer with a Toyota Tacoma 2018. It was a limited package. It was the 5-foot bed, 4-door, 6-cylinder. I love that Tacoma. That was like my first truck, and I really liked it, and it was fully loaded, and it was really comfortable, and it was a great little truck for getting to trailheads and other things like that. So originally, when we were looking at the GeoPros, it was because we did have the Tacoma for towing. So we were looking for a lighter weight. What we ended up doing after a short time of towing with the Tacoma is selling it, and I bought a 2020 F-150 V8. I am enjoying towing with that a lot more. So the question usually is, how does the Tacoma tow? So I did tow with it for a while. I did take about a 500-mile trip. We towed from Missoula to Seattle, so over Lookout Pass, 4th of July Pass, and Snoqualmie Pass. So we did get a good taste of pulling the trailer with that Tacoma. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. It was very uncomfortable, and you know, all the numbers seemed to add up, and you know, on paper it looked like it would be perfectly suited to tow the GeoPro that we got, but in the end it just didn't feel right towing it. I guess it felt like it was being pushed around a bit by the trailer. It felt underpowered. It felt like it might not last very long if I continued to abuse it by towing the trailer. Now that's my opinion. Trailer tow capacities and your tow vehicle, that's like a really touchy subject. There's a Facebook page for the GeoPros, and people get really touchy if you tell them that they can't tow with a Tacoma or, you know, other not full-size trucks. So, you know, that's kind of all personal choice. Sorry, excuse my puppy. I'm going to tell you kind of the things that I looked at and why I decided to make the change. So first of all, after my research, the thing that I found that was most important and the thing that I was running out of the quickest was payload. And so let me give you a quick definition of what payload is. Simply defined, payload represents a vehicle's load-bearing capability or a vehicle's total cargo and passenger weight. So what I found that I ran out of the quickest was payload on the Tacoma. And then I was having to not fill the water. I was worried about adding all the things that I wanted to add for long trips. Sorry, my dogs are over here growling a little bit, so just try to ignore that. I have my daughter's Yorkie poo with us today, so my normal Yorkie and then the Yorkie poo. So there's two of them, so they might make a lot of noise. But I think that if my intention for the trailer was to just kind of do weekends, you know, go maybe 50, 100 miles from home, just on the weekends, that the Toyota would have been fine. But my intention right off the bat was very long trips. Last summer we had a very long trip to Colorado, Utah, Montana, Wyoming, so a lot of mountain driving, and that was one of the things that helped us to make the decision last May to go ahead and buy the Ford ahead of that trip. So, and again, this summer I'm already planning another route that is lengthy and through the mountains. So I guess if I was just going to tow on the weekends, like I do tow this on the weekends, we go out Saturday, Sundays quite a bit, but with the Tacoma, I think that would have been fine. With the Ford, it's 100% fine, and it's fine for me to take it out for a month and have it completely loaded and have water in it and not worry so much. So that Toyota Tacoma that I had a towing capacity of 6,400 pounds. it had a payload of 1,095 pounds. I traded to the F-150, and I now have 2,240 pounds of payload. So payload is you, your gear, everything that the truck is hauling. So 2,240 pounds versus 1,095. That's the difference that I made going from the Tacoma to the Ford. And that's the main reason that I went ahead and made that choice. Secondary to that is just the overall handling. So when I am driving and I'm pulling with the F-150, you've heard them say you hardly know what's back there. You really hardly know what's back there. I drive a lot. My husband and I kind of take turns driving, but I do drive the truck and pull the trailer quite a bit. Not that it really matters, but I also am a CDL driver, so I do kind of have experience driving large vehicles and how they feel and things of that nature. So that's just a little bit of my background, but when I was towing with the Tacoma, at the end of the day, I just didn't feel comfortable. I felt like it was being pushed around when the semis came zooming by you. It was very uncomfortable, and I just didn't like it. And then that on top of the payload issues, even though I love that Tacoma, and that Tacoma was great for getting to trailheads, we just went ahead and made the choice to go ahead and sell it. And the good news is that if you have a Tacoma, they have excellent resale value, so I had no problems with that. But one of the things that led us to the Ford F-150 is its payload. I was looking at Dodge Rams also. The F-150 just kind of seems like it's made to tow, is what I felt like. Reviewing all the different things and all the accessories. I have a video on the trailer back assist and the trailer hitch assist, and those accessories make towing even that much easier, because I hitch it up by myself quite often on Fridays so that we can go out for the weekend while I come and I get the trailer while my husband's at work. And so I hitch it up all by myself, and that trailer hitch assist makes wonders of differences. The trailer back assist makes backing the trailer easy. So your vehicle is a very personal choice, and I know it's a really touchy subject, and I know people that have their Tacomas and they love them, they don't want to get rid of them. And I'm not saying that. I'm just giving you what my opinion is, and that's usually what I answer when anybody asks me about the Tacoma. Is I just say, yeah, you can make the numbers line up for towing with the Tacoma. I just wasn't comfortable with the numbers and how they lined up. And so it's kind of really a personal choice is what it comes down to. About my F-150, I have a 2020 F-150 V8. I chose that because if you look on Ford, you'll see they have 6 different motors. I went ahead and went with the V8. I like the way it sounds, has a little rumble to it. And to me, it's just a tried and true motor that's been around forever. I really enjoy it. It is a larger vehicle, for my daily driver for parking. But as I mentioned, I am a CDL driver, so it doesn't really bother me, I guess, going to the grocery store and parking it. The Tacoma was a lot easier to park because it was smaller. One of the things that's really nice about the F-150 is that it's obviously bigger, so it's bigger inside for longer trips for us. The puppy has her own little spot kind of between us, and it's really comfortable for longer trips. So that's another thing that I really like about it. So at the end of the day, I would say to gather up all your information and do whatever it is that you feel comfortable with. I'm in no way telling you, hey, you need to get a bigger tow vehicle. I'm just telling you what my impression was, my experience, and what we decided to do. If you follow Keep Your Daydream, it's a really great YouTube channel. It's one of my favorites. He has a Excel spreadsheet that you can download, and you put all your numbers in there, and it'll tell you where you're at with your tow vehicle and your trailer. So if you are interested in that, that is a great place to get stats and put it all. He has an Excel sheet. You just add the numbers there, and then the formulas are already in there, and it computes it all and tells you where you're standing. So that's a great resource. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up. I hope you're having a great winter. We are, like I said, I was making plans already for our summer trip. It's going to be a great one. So far, I've got Utah, Arizona, Colorado again on my list. I haven't quite decided how I'm going to end that trip, so I'm still working on that. But campsites are filling up. Canyon is one of the places that we are going, and there were 2 camp spots left when I went to book for the window that I was looking at. So get on there and get your campsites booked for summer, because we're all just waiting for winter to pass so that we can get back out there. We do have a lot of projects for the spring, so I will make some videos and let you know what we have going on here in the future. I know that we would love to upgrade our battery to lithium. We'll see if we end up doing that. And then one of the things we would like to do is add solar, so I will let you know what we end up doing in that regard. If you have any questions, go ahead and drop them down below. I try to always answer questions. And hey, thanks for watching. Thanks for taking your time and checking out my channel and my videos. It's just kind of been a fun little hobby project for me. You're having a great winter, and bye-bye.